I believe many people in Europe are getting this idea of ceasefire wrong. We on this side, at least, were honorable enough to observe it. But are the rebels actually observing it? I'll tell you one thing, that for the past 24 hours, the rebels have actually intensified their attacks on all fronts. And the sponsor, those who actually, like Britain, that has come out to say they're requesting for the ceasefire, I don't think actually that they understand what the rebels are, or even their ideas or their mood of thinking. If they do, they should have appealed also to the rebels to do it. And it's just cockeyed, really, running from post to pillar, asking us to have a ceasefire. Experience has actually taught us that it's just nonsense. But I blame no other nation for this nonsense but Britain. Now, when we had this Addis Ababa conference, the peace talk, the rebels agreed that they were going to have a ceasefire. But how far did they observe it? The attack on that particular day, throughout the period of the conference, was rather very heavy. Now, what they are trying to do now is just to have time to re-equip, regroup, rearm, and be properly refitted so that they can continue the war during the Easter. Now, they will never again have that time. They will never be given that opportunity. It's just gone and gone forever.
Sweeping over the town, strafing and dropping rockets as they move. Yesterday, 27 people were killed and about 300 were injured. At precisely 1:30 every day, they come over the town as the marketplace is full, as patients are sitting out on the lawns at hospitals, and the clinics with children in them are moving in their exercise grounds. Here comes the next one. He's flying the other side of the mission church, sweeping to the right. Just above the mission there, one MiG-17. Less than 300 feet high, strafing the ground as they move, dropping incendiary bombs and fragmentation bombs in the marketplaces around here. Yeah. To our right, there's one sweeping high over the trees, coming in for his second run now, positioning himself for the next run in. This mission, St. Finbus, is surrounded by Bofor guns, ACAC guns. They have no radar. They have to wait until they see the aircraft before they can give themselves time to load and fire and give the people surrounding this time to prepare themselves. There goes another one. This one hasn't fired, obviously positioning himself, and there's another one at 400 feet, banking low over the town, firing in straight to the elsewhere. We are in a particularly vulnerable spot here. There we go. Rising up high over Umuahia. He's dropping incendiaries. People in the bush. Listen, here comes another one. This is their 7th run in. The time is 1:45 on Saturday.
Come on, dig as fast. Don't go. Please go down that way. Leave the horse alone. Leave the horse. Mama, that's what I want to know.
Well, that is quite true. Now, having compressed into a very small area, one has got to be a bit very careful about what you do and what you don't do. Now, if we kill ourselves, we are the one going to repair it. But I think we've given them long time, a long period, to think, fitting into the new concept of a new nation, Nigeria. But they have refused to think. The more time you give them, the more dogged they become, the more stiff-necked they become, the more parochial they become.
Children go. Also, to put around the Yaga horse, Nanda, Bashu.
But nang lagi dah. Kianan jadi kau. Itu dia mana cakap deh. Macam ni jadi kau.
Exactly how many people die of disease and starvation is not known with any accuracy. The people who work in these camps and clinics often wonder how the experts in London and Washington arrive at the figures they publish. The only certain thing is these foodstuffs brought in by the church planes from San Tome has halted to a greater extent the starvation of June, July and August. But the death rate is still high, especially among the children and old people. And the main killers are still kwashiorkor, the disease of malnutrition, tuberculosis and measles.
What will you do if the Federals do come any closer?
Well, we'll probably move out where we are just at the moment and try to find security a little bit further in the bush.
You'll leave the camp altogether?
Well, we would have to, because the children naturally will try to get shelter in the bush somewhere themselves, you see, so there's no point of our remaining.
It worries you, it must worry you, that every day the Federals are getting closer.
Yes, it does worry us a lot when we hear the noise of shelling in the distance, coming closer and closer and closer.
How will you survive in the bush?
Oh, well, we take a little pack with us if we can. And I think we'd last out for a few days, you know. Yes. We have our little packs ready. We take some cold water with us and...
Is there any question of you leaving Biafra for your own safety or any other reason?
None whatsoever, unless we are told by those in authority to leave. Then we will leave. But of ourselves, we'd never dream of leaving the people. We'd stay with them to the bitter end.
Pick them up.
We hear rifle firing. Even we heard some last night.
Did you?
Yes.
In what, near the village?
Near the village,
Near
yeah.
the village.
What? Small arms?
Small arms.
Okay.
It was like Mach 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm. Now, does this keep some people still away in the bush?
Oh, yes, because they're frightened. They go far away into the forest.
The next roadblock here.
We are going to be shut down, the two of you. Yeah, you are going to worry them at the village again.
See all the...
No, don't worry. Take them away.
Can I see the...
I put the detainment many soldiers there.
That's something homemade?
Yes. And there's a big grenade again, which has never been exploded.
Where grenade pin goes?
Yes, this grenade cap.
Even Osuku soldiers, we are not fighting them unless the man who trying to kill us come out from hiding place. Since this place, August, we are here, no trouble. But some of you now are calling trouble back.
Colonel, your main job, I realize, is winning this war. I wonder if you know how concerned people outside Nigeria really are, including people in Britain, at the dangers of mass starvation.
I must tell you one thing, that Europe doesn't understand Africa one bit. Not even at the moment, not even the ex-time colonial masters. Look, whenever you want to start a new project, you must have feasibility plans. feasibility plan, in as far as this particular aspect is concerned, is to find out whether we have got enough food in Nigeria or not. We have got enough food. It is not the milk that you send from Britain or the sugar or any other thing that you send from Britain that can sustain us. We are almost self-sufficient in as far as certain items are concerned. Enough food is within the rebel-held area at the moment.
It's largely a distribution problem.
The only problem which the rebels can be accused of now is this question of distribution. They are not doing it properly. It's limited to a very small circle. And that small circle is enjoying itself so much. Now you just look at some other people. You go to Gabon and see the other people who are coming up from the rebel hills, who are civil servants. Their chicks are very fat. They are not malnutrited at all. Now, the whole world is just coming on this question of humanitarian business, God knows, chocolate and all this. And who are the people actually being malnutrited at the moment? They are not Igbos. They are the Efiks. They are the Ibibios. They are the rivers. The houses, there are some houses even there. There's some Yorubas been held there. This question of food or no food is just cockeyed. It's just a sort of cover plan. If anybody thinks that they can just hold back the hand of the wheel by the beginning of next month, they are making a damn mistake. They better begin to think twice. This country is independent and we're going to retain it that way, humanitarian reasons or not.